Hey, welcome to Devos of the Week, and we're so glad you're with us. I'm Pastor Paul Doherty. I want to talk to you from Mark chapter 1, verse 37 through verse 38. It says that Jesus had pulled away and spent some time praying and talking to God, and while he was away, his disciples finally found him. Verse 37, they said, "Where have you been, Jesus? Everyone's been looking for you. Everyone's been trying to get a hold of you." In verse 38, Jesus' response to their question of where have you been, he says this, he says, "Listen, it's time for me to go and preach in other places, and I know why I'm here. I'm here to preach the gospel." Jesus got away, spent time with God, and he was reminded, he was inspired of his purpose, his why. When you pull away from the noise and the crowds, God's going to give you inspiration, motivation, and purpose and direction of why you're here. And there's going to be moments where everyone's trying to get a hold of you, just like they were trying to get a hold of Jesus. They're going to be calling you and emailing you and tweeting you and texting you and looking for you. And when they find you, don't feel guilty for spending time in God's presence. Rather, just like Jesus, respond with, "I know why I'm here. I know what I'm called to do. Called to be a mom, called to be a dad, called to do business." God's going to give you direction and strategy and inspiration as you spend time in God's presence, and then you're able to figure out your why. Why are you here? You got to get away with God so you can get back into what he's called you to do and do it with inspiration. I love you. I pray God's blessing over your life. Your best days are in front of you, and you have victory in this life because Jesus lives in you. Tune back in next week for Devos of the Week.